thinking that we was like pharaohs, but I think you've been miscalculated as arrows.
Hey, it's me, OPT, and today, the original Pharaoh Tarot. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is going to be going off of the last message that we received. It was regarding of something that we need to accept prior to receiving our blessings, right? So hopefully this one we can go a little bit more into detail. I do still have this one up here. As you can see, that's what the last one was. So we'll pull another Moon Oracle card to start us off with this message. So last time I was running late, and you've probably been flustered. Something needs to be charged. Maybe you need to be recharged. Need a new battery. I don't know. Maybe you lost some batteries. Fruition. I'm not even gonna try to say that word right now because I'm a little tired. But we're gonna say blossom, right? That's not the same, but fruit is gone. So we're gonna get another one. Because we got two. Oh, we got three. Okay, this is a different type of message, y'all. Oh, okay, hold on. So we got power, action, gratitude. Oh, I kind of like this. So I like this setup. So power, right? And then action and gratitude. So between with the last message that we had, hopefully you guys can see those. I'm gonna reposition them later just so they're in the scene for you guys. I will pull these here first to kind of get a little bit of a backstory of some things. So with the last message, we talked about speaking your mind, speaking your mind and speaking your mind and letting your booty shine. We're gonna say your blessings shine, right? And I'm thinking about how tired I am. I'm sorry, you guys. It's like that's not what we're talking about. Okay. So yeah, you're kind of up all night. Maybe you're sleepy. That's why I'm sleepy, because y'all sleepy. What am I talking about? I'm not sleepy. I'm perfectly fine. I got my 8 hours. So we got the Princess of Disc and then the Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords are upside down. So it kind of looks like whatever that you've been kind of sitting, wandering about. Maybe again with the Princess of Disc, it deals with finances. So you could be late night, up all night. Yeah, I deserve the better things. Niggas with no money act like money isn't everything. So that's what we're talking about, obviously, today. So it could be you're up late at night stressing about finances. The last reading was about acceptance and letting something go to be able to receive something. One of the other messages that was in there, if you guys didn't see it, go check that video out. It deals with, it said there was like something coming in the mail by like first snowfall, and it will be receiving blessings. So that was just a message that I'm going to carry over to this one as well. We got two. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like you're working on something, but it looks like something keeps getting in the way. There's interference coming in with your money, but you're staying diligent. If you're not, maybe you may feel lost, right? So it's time to gain the power that you have, right, in order to really take action towards what you need to do regarding your finances. So if you need to go out and apply for something, go do that. If you need to grind harder, go grind, go hard, go hard in the paint, leave that Buddhist, like that's what you need to do, because that's how you deal with the interference, right? I think there's nothing that should come, nothing happens for no reason, right? So if something comes and you feel like it's halting or stopping something that you are doing, if it is within your purpose, you will be doing it regardless, right? can't no man block what God can bless, period. So when it comes to stuff like that, like, I think you're maybe thinking about all the things that possibly could go wrong, and know that, like, sometimes stuff does go wrong. And what do you do when stuff goes wrong? You go back to the drawing board, right? And then you create another plan. So we got moon, so there's something that could be a secret. So funny, because I was gonna say, I didn't want to say secret, but then we have mystery, right? So usually when I see Black Moon Lilith, that's funny. So there's a mystery coming, and I think when I see those, I try not to be like, oh, there's a secret behind your back. I think it's more of like, there's like, gratitude is about this, right? So the secret to receiving the things that are interfering with your life is you have to show gratitude and appreciation for the things that you do have, and the ways that you can try to make opportunities happen, right? Because I think we all become entitled and think that things need to happen and for us a certain way, and that's not necessarily the case. So we have the water element sensing, could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Cancer popped up in the last one again, so it could be a Cancer, I'll just say that. Revolution, so you're sensing that something different is going to happen, or you need to kind of sense that there's a change or a shift coming, and be grateful for the things that you do have. Whether you gain something or lose something, you have to be grateful for the things that you currently have to be able to accept and release, or accept and be blessed, and stuff like that. So messages, so you could be receiving a message again, like I said in the last thing. I don't know why I keep saying a piece of mail. It could be like a deposit, or it was outside something that looked like a courthouse, so it could be a settlement, but that could be coming in regarding some of the money. As far as for other ways that can be, we haven't even touched on anything. Aries could be messaging you or contacting you regarding some money, or offering you a job. We can say that too, right? Or you could be working with an Aries or something of that nature. I'm trying to figure out what these messages is. What is these messages saying? What is this? Ooh, this one kind of, I don't want to go in, but Queen of Wands, so something needs to be said, which I said it last time. It keeps popping up, like, say what you need to say. Someone needs to say what they need to say and move on. Sometimes you don't even need to say something. Maybe they're saying don't reply to the message, right? Let them remain a mystery. Yeah, let them remain a mystery. Yep, because I said this in one of the last readings too. There's calmer water somewhere else. So that's for someone specific. If you're dealing with someone in the past and they hit you up over this weekend, don't even reply. Like, at that point, let it be no further communication. Let it be a mystery on their end as far as for how you're doing or what you're doing, because it's none of their business, right? And they only know if you tell them. You only know if you talk to them. Don't talk to them. Nothing is, I think I got one more because it wasn't filming. Like it was, oop, okay, we're gonna let that go. So you got options, so yeah, let that go. Yeah, my ears itching, they talking like, yeah, I'm gonna get them, they know I got it in the bag. You could have probably shared a home with them in the past. Yeah, and it's just become too much of a burden, so let it go. Go within self, love yourself. The Hermit card could be a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. Like I said, I'm gonna say it every single video, but you could be dealing with a Virgo, or going into Hermit mode kind of means finding self and kind of being just alone and going inward. Excuse me. You got the Chariot, so something's going to be coming in pretty fast. I think once you may be feeling like, okay, your money's stuck somewhere, there's interference somewhere within your money, and you're just like, well, I can't see it. And it's more of like, well, it's kind of the sense of like, how can you appreciate something if you something you have to appreciate what you have before receiving something better, right? So if you are like, I need this money for this, like if you got that money, like let's be honest, if we all got like, let's say $41,000, because I saw that somewhere, so someone's gonna get $41,000, or maybe you're gonna finally be at that $41,000 saving mark, maybe for a home, because the four wands showed itself somewhere in there. You have to like, okay, if I only got $5, I got $5, and I'm happy that I got $5 because I could do a couple things with $5. You can't do many things that you used to be able to do with $5, but you know, it's not nothing, and that is the point. So once you can appreciate what you have, whatever amount it is, then you can accept that. Because if you got $41,000, justice is like equal balance, right? Things served correctly. You wouldn't be. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know you like that, but I don't think you would have took care of what you really needed to take care of if you got it in that lump sum, right? I think you have to set your foundation for having a healthy relationship with finances and money, and then once that big sum comes, it's easier to not only manage it, but now you can invest it in other things that you already, you don't have to waste it on things that you now at that point taken care of, whether it be past bills or things. Because I think like I always would rather be able to like be broke and know that like, okay, well at least I got all that situated, and then receive a big amount and then be like, oh, I don't even have to worry about that stuff, because I'm caught up. And I'm one to talk, so I'm not going to speak too much of that. But we got the Five of Wands, we got the Four of Cups, we got the Four of Wands again popping up. So again, on the home front, the Page of Cups. So again, a offering is coming in. It may seem small to you, but again, over time, it will show kind of a balance of the things that you went through. We got the Five of Cups on the bottom, so kind of giving you that another offering of fulfilling. Maybe another purpose within your life, but again, some action needs to be taken forward when it comes to speaking the minds of not only your emotions, but like knowing what direction and what actions you want to take, and being straightforward with the people that come into your path. And if you, and it seems like there's a lot of different type of people in the energy, and it's always coming, but if you go kind of inward, right? I always like to say go inward, figure that out, because then you're easily able to navigate through the people that do not serve your purpose, and you can kind of fast forward that trajectory, right, towards your justice and with the things that you are meant to receive. So let's talk about some of those lessons, because we know gratitude, it seems like, to be the best thing, and yeah, fake it, right? Like if I remember I had a couple beaters, I'd be like, I'm gonna keep it clean, right? I'm gonna act like this is a Benz, and then I don't even care for it because I'm very simple. So the thing is, it's just like, as long as it gets me to point A to point B. Do we want it to look nice? Yes. Do we want it to not notify all of our neighbors in the surrounding because it's too loud when we start? Of course. Do we want something reliable? Of course. But is that what we got? Maybe not. So what do we need to do? Be grateful for what we got, and keep it clean, take care of it the best that you can. Do what you can, and then eventually, when you do have that that's something new, you know how to treat it, right? And that goes with like even relationships, right? So if you know like what you've done in the past, like work on yourself, love yourself, figure out how you want to be treated, so then you can clearly express that to the next person, and they'll be able to not have to assume, because I think we make mistakes with that, but kind of know what's expecting. We had the Hermit card pop up again, so you could be a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. Nah, because I know I saw it. There we go. See, I told you I'm not crazy. So we got the with the Four of Wands again. Oh my God. So yeah, a Virgo's finna be coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. That was in the last reading there, along with the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with the air sign, this Libra, Aquarius. Y'all gonna hate me. I do not remember. If you're an air sign, feel free to comment below and you can talk your crap. Well, we have the King of Swords here coming in, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's not that I don't know, it's just that I don't remember and I'm tired and my brain is not functioning at the high level. If you're a Virgo, if you know, you know. So I'm going into going inward, you can kind of see, yeah, what you want, right? Because I think we know what we want, and we get tied to this lost confusion of something that we think we want, but we don't necessarily know. So again, you have to take action and kind of go inward to see, okay, well, what is out of life, out of my internal struggles, right? What do I want to put towards with the energy that I want to receive and back in blessings, right? Which one of my burdens do I want to turn into a blessing? And focus on that, and focus on only that, right? Don't focus on your problems. Obviously, if you got things that need to tend to, right? Like, I'm not saying like, don't worry about your bills, don't make your bills, go out. Like, that would be fully irresponsible, and I wouldn't recommend it. But pay a bill and have fun. Go enjoy. I don't. If you pay, a streaming service, grab some popcorn, make a pallet on the floor, or set the mood light and get, just like have a movie night. Invite some friends over, or if you have kids, have like a kids theme night, like pajama party, something, right? Something that you can do that doesn't require much. It's more just the quality of the time that's being spent and enjoying what you already have. You don't have to go out and buy something new. You don't have to go spend money to enjoy that time. And within that, you're going to be receiving pleasure. And in that time of like having release, and you may be dancing, right? You may go out to dance. You'll find out what exactly you need to kind of do and or say. And specifically, you'll find out what thoughts, like you'll process your thoughts in a way where you don't feel trapped anymore. And you'll feel a little bit more free and expressive. So you'll no longer feel trapped in, okay, well, I need to do this. Once you experience that fun and that pleasure, you'll be like, okay, well, now I know what that feels like, and now I know that this is something that I want constant in my life. So what do I need to do to maintain that level? And it could be just subtle little changes of your daily routine, or it could be used as more motivation with coming into something that is new, and it helps you find a new way to think about things. You have to find a new way to think about things. That's what it keeps saying. I didn't even know. I don't know how long this is. I haven't been paying attention. So 2 of Cups. That's with the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the 10 of Cups. So you could be having a love situation coming in. Once you kind of figure all that out, I bet you that's what it is. A love situation will be coming in that will kind of help in both of those areas. As far as it could be something within your finances, right, with the Ace of Pentacles, so they could help you or invest in you, right? I always like someone to be able to invest or sponsor into your dreams, right, because it shows that they care for it just as much as you do. Not even if they can they do the same things, or they understand it, right? If they know that that's what makes you happy, or that's what you're passionate about, they'll help fill some of these cups that you may not have available, right? King of Wands, and they're a person that helps you take action as well. But again, you have to free yourself from that mental prison to be able to enjoy the pleasures that are to come, because you'll block your blessing. I'm telling you. And we got the 10 of Cups here. I don't even know if I showed that. So we have the 2 of Cups with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you need to accept your burdens, right? I think that's fair. But then also accept your blessings that are to come. You have to appreciate you have to appreciate the hard times that you've had to enjoy and really have very, very much like I know that y'all like, is he slow? You have to appreciate your trials and tribulations, your past efforts, your past mistakes, your past burdens, to be able to fully accept and embrace and show full gratitude for your blessings in the life that you are going to have in the near future, right? That life of abundance and that life of peace and that life of happiness and that life of fulfillment, right? Because you learn how to have that fulfillment prior to needing this environment change or needing this monetary value or needing these resources, right? Because we do need it, but one thing we need more than all of that is faith, because without faith, there's no motivation to go out there and get it. There's no hope that that's going to come. There's no outcome unless it's handed to you, and that's not life. I hate to say it. It's not. You have to want it, and you have to believe it too. How do you want something you don't believe it? I see Sagittarius. You have to stay optimistic towards the situation and constantly see your better future, no matter what, no matter what issues that you could be currently going through with, right? And I'm going to end it at that because we have change with owning with the second house, and with this, it specifically deals with ownership of these materialistic values or stability, or I like to say on the home front, right? Because with the house and owning, or the second house and owning with the finances on here, there's going to be a change in your income, right? A change within that household, a change within what you actually own, and not just, again, that monetary stuff, but the knowledge, right? The knowledge that you have gained, the wisdom that you have gained, the resilience that you have gained within those situations. So yeah, I mean, honestly, you have to do what I said earlier. I can't sum it up because it's a lot. It was a lot. But know that once you start feeling that difference and knowing that once you cut off that unhealthy thinking pattern and that attachment to it's not here yet or it can't be, you have to see it yourself. You have to want it yourself. You have to feel it yourself, because if you don't, then there's no change that will come. And you have to accept your current situation now. That has to happen because you have to accept it, right? We don't have to agree with it, right? We can accept it, be Delulu for a little bit, envision our future that we know that we are meant to be, what our body, our soul, our mind, our spirit craves and desires, right? Because you will be uncomfortable if you're placed where you're not meant to be. Whether that's placed in life or placed in a job or placed in a situation or placed in a state, city, etc., right? It's because you're not meant to be there. Your soul knows it, but you have to figure it out, and you have to listen to your soul, and you have to find that way yourself, right? And we have channels here that help you do that. You can go inward again. We had the Hermit card pop up twice, so a lot of going inward and doing these, and hopefully some of this confirms. Hopefully some of this resonates with you guys, because I always like to hope if it's helping along that journey and figuring out things that, maybe it's there, but you just didn't think of it that way. So if it did, feel free to comment below and let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. This will be the part 2 of that kind of beginning, just going extended into it, because I wanted to tap onto that acceptance energy a little bit more. But know that you have the power to make things change. You just have to put in that action. You have to see that vision and then start acting it out. That's what I would kind of end that on. Okay, bye.
To divine, you know that I deserve so much better. You know that I can storm any weather.